Ever feel like you're just banging your head against a wall trying to learn new vocabulary words?
Yeah.
Like it's just this giant list and nothing seems to stick.
Yeah, we've all been there, staring at flashcards for hours and then poof, gone.
Right. Totally gone. But what if I told you there's a way to make those words stick with you, almost effortlessly? Like, remember how easily you memorized every word to your favorite song as a kid?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's the kind of power we're talking about in today's deep dive. We're going to unlock the secret of using storytelling to actually learn and remember new vocabulary.
And the thing is, this isn't just some random trick. It's actually how our brains are wired. We are hardwired for narrative, for stories.
Makes sense when you think about it, right? I mean, our ancestors weren't exactly carrying around flashcards.
No, definitely not. They were passing down essential information through stories. Everything from hunting techniques to social customs woven into these really memorable tales.
Exactly. And that's why we can remember the intricate details of a book we loved years ago, but completely blank on a grocery list from yesterday. So how does this actually work? How does storytelling make vocabulary stick?
Well, think about it this way. When you hear a good story, your brain just lights up. All these different areas responsible for emotions, senses, even physical actions, they're all firing at the same time.
Right, you're completely engaged.
Exactly. And that makes all the difference. This kind of multisensory engagement creates a much stronger, more lasting memory for whatever information is woven into that story.
It's like those words become part of an experience, not just like a random definition on a page.
Exactly.
And it's funny, our source for today specifically talks about making vocabulary learning actually enjoyable using this technique. What does that look like in practice? Got any examples?
Oh, tons. Okay, let's say you're trying to remember the word effervescent instead of just saying bubbly, right?
Yeah.
Imagine a bottle of champagne, the cork pops, flies across the room, throop, and then this golden liquid erupts in a shower of sparkling, effervescent bubbles. Everyone's laughing and having a good time.
Okay, wow. Now I can practically taste the champagne.
See, you're not just memorizing a definition, you're creating a whole mini movie in your mind. Way more memorable.
Yeah, effervescent. Okay, that one's definitely stuck with me now. I love it. So instead of just dry definitions, you're saying we can make it fun.
Absolutely. You can create all sorts of crazy, vivid, even silly stories, connect words to personal memories, or even imagine your favorite fictional characters using them. It's about making those words mean something to you personally.
This is great, but I imagine this takes a bit more effort than just passively flipping through flashcards, right?
It does require a little upfront effort, for sure.
Right.
But it's more like an investment. You put in a little extra effort, building those memory palaces, weaving those narratives, and what you get back is incredible retention, a deeper understanding. It's worth it.
So if you're listening and you struggle with a certain word, try inventing a story around it. I bet you won't forget it again.
And the best part, this isn't limited to single words. It's about understanding any type of complex information. Think about history. It's just a giant collection of stories about people, events, ideas,
Oh, I see what you mean.
or even science. We explain complicated concepts through stories, narratives about how things work.
So we've seen how storytelling can make individual words stick, but you're saying we can use this same power to wrap our heads around bigger concepts too. That's fascinating. As we wrap things up here, this is something I think we can all think about a little more. What if we started looking at the world around us, all the information we're bombarded with every day as stories waiting to be discovered? Maybe the key to unlocking knowledge really is remembering that at our core, we're all wired for a good story.